Strike team. The traitor Valentina is somewhere in Berlin. You must stop her, or your pilot friend will face my blade.
Hostile down. Frag the zombie.
Valentina's duplicity cuts deep. So much of what Omega has accomplished is based on her research. To think, all this time she had her own agenda.
She deceived us all, myself included. I trusted her. She hid her family ties to Vogel and her secret mission well. She must not succeed. Restore power to the district and contain her.
This is coming with me. Tango down. Wasted them. That's multiple EKIA. Kill. Appreciate the fire rate.
Tempests are a thorn in our side. They are responsible for the terraforming crystals throughout the Ural Mountains. are smart enough to avoid being hit by a train.
You're finished.
Your first time, or do you always blow fuse so quickly? There should be replacements somewhere.
C4. Permit kill. Hostile removed.
Find the end station lab. That is where Valentina will be.
C4 going out. Grand slam. Undead Tango down.
bosses. They look even better than in classic spy movies. Though normally they do not have robots chained to chairs.
Hostile expired. Zombie down.
Those undead tank units used to work for Omega. The Dark Ether corrupted them.
Cannot be
embassy. It will be a few seconds.
Contact down.
When you smile, they do. Oh, animals, boys and girls, and tell them the words we all should hear. Oh, beautiful, everyone is beautiful, and they think you are beautiful too.
I knew you were gonna love it.
And came back and got a little bit of revenge by beating her sister.
Yes.
She's got great movement. She shoots a lot of volume, right? There's a lot of strikes coming at you. And it's a hard style to deal with. She's long and tall. She's got great kicks and punches. She keeps you on the outside. And again, stylistically, this is a very interesting matchup for Araujo.
You know, when you look at Caitlin Chukagian, she is a fantastic boxer, but she's married to Kyle Sermonero, the only All-American wrestler in Buffalo history. She said for the first time in their career, her and Kyle made it a point to work on her wrestling. She goes 2 times a week now. They have scheduled out time for her to be with her husband, training her wrestling. She said that those improvements will show right away.
And it's interesting because were it not for a global pandemic, maybe that wouldn't have happened. But that's a great point, DC. Chukagian 32, Araujo 34. Chukagian 5 inches taller, not necessarily an advantage. Both women making the flyweight limit of 126 pounds. Both enter the octagon with a reach of 68 inches. All right, now for the introductions back inside the buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 10 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Brazilian Distrito Federal, Brazil, presenting the number 7 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Viviane Vivi Araujo. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 126 pounds. Fighting out of Albany Harbor, New York, by way of Quakertown, Pennsylvania, presenting the number 2 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Caitlin Bloodfighter Chukagian. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Kerry Hatley.
Kerry Hatley, our referee. The beautiful Luciana Andrade is here tonight. Caitlin Chukagian, minus
this is what you work for.
140. Vivi Araujo plus 115. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Araujo is in the all black. Caitlin Chukagian in the black top with blue trunks.
You saw Araujo throw that right hand straight to the body. That is where Jessica Andrade was able to hurt Caitlin Chukagian. Now there's a difference in these two, in the striking styles. Chukagian kind of point fights you a little bit. Araujo wants to inflict damage with every single thing that she throws.
Well, there's a difference in the physical ability, right? Because Araujo can take you out with one shot.
Yeah.
Chukagian is just a volume fighter. She's very precise.
Yeah, wants to out-hustle you too, out-hustle you.
Chukagian still in search of her first UFC finish.
Yeah, look, Araujo is a tank. And look at the build on that woman, and she comes in throwing bombs. Look at that.
Yes.
She is throwing bombs right now.
And like you said, John, her background was jiu-jitsu.
Right.
That's just really crazy. That's how she started. But you very rarely see that inside the octagon. She's just trying to murk women.
Look at how she's bouncing her toes, Joe. Like, real good striker. Very confident, competent. Now, Chukagian, if you let her stay at range, she will pick you apart, man.
Araujo just caught her with the left hook there.
Araujo trains at Cerrado MMA in Brasilia under Daniel Evangelista. Also, checkmat BJJ.
You know, that's our Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that we train. Great grapplers out of checkmat.
She's caught Caitlin a couple of times with that left hook. This time she clipped her with a right, and then she's going over the top of that left.
UFC 262 is brought to you by Army of the Dead, a new film from director Zack Snyder, only on Netflix. Nice right hand over the top lands for Araujo.
Yeah, Vivi tries to take you out, man. She's always on her toes. She darts in and out. Now that's the problem, right? Because she's so intent and she wants to knock you out, she can miss big. So if Katlyn Chookagian level change at the right time, an easy takedown may be available.
Chookagian really is a take-on-all-comers type of fighter. Believes eventually she'll ascend back to a title fight. Got a challenge in front of her here.
She was very active last year. Probably one of the more active years of her entire career. Took on everybody, fought for the championship. You know, when you do that, when you're active like that, you run the risk, right? Because you're constantly putting that ranking on the line. And we saw that kind of backfire on her when she fought Jessica Andrade.
2 minutes here to go in round one. Chookagian just out of range thus far. Landing just 21% of her significant strike attempts.
That's one thing about Chookagian, right? She will put a lot out there. But because she's just staying busy, you know, she doesn't really always throw to land. She's just throwing to make sure that you're working, just to try to keep up with her.
Once Chookagian starts finding that rhythm, she makes it very difficult for you to close the gap because she does have a nice reach advantage. She's real long.
Araujo does she kind of lunges in, but it's always like a big step every time she attacks. She needs to hide that step a little better.
The volume striking of Chookagian starting to pay dividends.
Yep, and that was good, right? That was a situation, an exchange where she landed 5 shots to 0 by Araujo.
So a shot here from Vivi. Araujo was able to take Roxanne Modafferi down several times in their last fight. That was January of this year.
Araujo's controlling the underhook here. Trying to get to Chookagian. Chookagian's doing a really good job of not letting her get her land. Her hands locked around the body.
Don't grab the fence. Don't grab the fence. Get your fingers out of the fence.
Waning seconds here of this opening round.
Stop.
All right, this corner cam is brought to you by Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. Grab one today at Casey's.
Deep breaths. Good. Cut, man?
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
She's throwing it 3 on your 2. You're like throwing it 2, she's still at the end. Try to go with that 1-3 real quick and keep dropping on your punches. Drop on the under 3. Get your head off on the left when she's throwing the right hand, but you're stuck here. You understand what I'm saying?
She's biting hard on all of your 80s, so make sure you use that little hip pump that we were working earlier.
Você ganhou o primeiro round.
But you won the first round, okay?
Toda vez que você tá batendo na barriga,
Every time you're hitting her body, you're hurting her. Keep the guard up and keep her distance.
Vai dominando na distância.
Let's keep the distance, but when you go in, hit it up, down and up, down and up.
Well, next Saturday, it's back to the Apex for a UFC Fight Night on ESPN+. Top bantamweights take center stage as the surging Rob Font takes on former champ Cody No Love Garbrandt. Main card starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, prelims at 4 the entire night. Exclusively yours, wall-to-wall on ESPN+.
That's a heck of a fight.
What a main event. Araujo corner, pretty convicted in their belief that they won that opening round.
She did a good job, right? She controlled the clinches, and she also did a good job of matching, if not exceeding, the strikes of Katlyn Chookagian.
trying to follow up.
It's because Araujo tries to lunge in every time. When Caitlin can time that front kick, which is a very good attack for her, it really sets Vivi back.
Araujo swinging it there.
Chookagian always has had really good footwork. It's what allowed her to have all the success that she's had in this division. Because as you said, Joe, she doesn't, when you fought as many times as she hasn't had a finish yet. You know, something is allowing her to win as much as she does. It's the footwork and the activity.